Harry's hand so steady. Whispers tales under his touch.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Perry, again. Hello. A little more work done on WOody the WoOdPecker. I'm using a gouge here, a V tool actually, a number 11 V tool. V fill. I picked it up today. I'm just making me a little outline. So later on I'll be using the micro tool, but I'm just making an outline so I don't cut away too much wood. Outlining the beak here and his eye. Working on the eye right now. You probably should wear gloves doing this, but it's small enough and I know how to keep my hands out of the way when using this tool. You'll see later on when I use my knives, I actually put my gloves on. Always want to work safe. Putting his neck in, cutting that in so I don't cut too much wood.
Every chip that's fallen frees him. Every stroke reveals a heart. Brings light to those who
pulling the little wood chip out.
Finds redemption in each part. Carving dreams from battles ruined. Healing.
Still working on the neck a little bit here.
From broken past to hopeful future. Bringing joy where shadows stood.
I'm gonna add the belly too, I think, right here. Try to make a curve. Taking my time, trying not to push too hard. Alright, we're done with cutting it in.
Wood whispers tales under his touch. Scarred by war, but now he's healing.
Fine burr.
His knife and micro carvers.
Shaping his head a little bit more.
Memories etched deep in grain lines. Stories find a life in wood.
Trying to get his head looking a little bit rounder.
Pain turns to art in his crowded workshop.
Cutting into the neck, trying to make the neck
joy where shadows stood. Carving
pop
dreams
out.
from battles ruined. Healing wounds with tools in hand. From broken past to hopeful future. Perry shares what he understood. Lines of beauty, cradle sorrow. Each detail a breath of life. Wood transformed through struggle's journey. Art from chaos cuts like a knife.
Shaving down the beak a little
Every
bit.
chip that's fallen frees him. Every stroke reveals
Putting the eyes in right here.
Brings light to those who gaze upon.
And this is one of the detail fine burrs from Cuts Off that I'm using. It's the longer one, not the flame burr this time. Working on the eye, shaping up the beak. Shaving down the tail feathers, the head feathers. Working our way around, cutting down the beak a little bit more. Working on the smile, because WOody the WoOdPecker is always smiling. I dusted it off with a little dust brush. And cutting the deck in a little bit more. Switching the bird. Now we got the flame bird.
Wood whispers
The
tales under
fine
his
detail
touch.
flame bird.
Scarred by war, but now he's healing through his knife and micro carver's hush. Memories etched deep in grain lines. Stories find a life
We'll
in
switch to a
wood.
carbide bird.
Pain turns to art in his crowded
It is leaving too many
workshop.
scratches, so we'll just switch to this one,
Bringing
see what it
joy
would
where
do.
shadows stood.
It's
Carving
shaping the wood pretty
dreams
good.
from battles ruined.
We're gonna switch again.
Healing wounds with tools in hand. From broken past to hopeful future. Perry shares what he understood. Lines of beauty cradle sorrow.
Shaping
Each
it up.
detail a breath of life. Wood transformed through struggle's journey. Art from chaos cuts like a knife.
Working on this neck a
Every
little bit, trying to
chip
cut it
that's
in.
fallen frees him. Every stroke reveals a heart.
These magnet strips, they're
Brings light
awesome.
to those who gaze upon it.
Another
Finds
carbide
redemption
bird.
in each part. Carving dreams from battles
I
ruined.
think earlier I was actually using that diamond
Healing
bird.
wounds with tools in
And it was still
hand.
with the mark, so I switched to this
From
one.
broken past to
It kind of
hopeful
cuts like a,
future.
when you're using a knife, the
Perry
carbide.
shares what he
It
understood.
works pretty good on this wood. WOody the WoOdPecker rooster. What it's looking like.
Healing wounds with tools in hand. From broken
Shaping the beard down, or
hopeful
the
future.
tweak it down a little bit more.
Perry shares
Working on this
what he
hood, trying to get it round.
understood.
Oop, dropped it. Only thing about doing these little ones, they're hard to hold on to. And we're switching the burr. The cut's all coarse, paper burr. The bigger one. Shaving it down. Yeah, it wasn't cutting enough.
In the heart of the forest where whispers echo true.
Got a new burr for this carving as well.
Harry with the chisel, crafting wonders in view.
And this burr is actually pretty good. It's a taper burr too.
Cedar gleam.
It's a fine, the gold taper burr
The wood to life's dream.
/ dovetail. I'm not real sure.
Gifts turned into art.
Can't remember the name of it.
Ignite.
But it's removing a lot of wood. It's doing pretty good.
Harry's carving creations.
Cutting in the belly.
Sun meets the moon. Gnomes
Trying to
dance
cut the neck in.
shadows to a whimsical tune. Each figure tells a story. In the lights they reveal.
Shaving it down. Just shaving it down.
Deeper the magic with the touch that heal.
Working on the neck a little bit more. Going back, cutting the eyes in.
With every rotation of the wheels in his mind.
Sometimes you just gotta carve deeper, like Jordy Johnson always says.
Awakens, so gentle, so blind. He shapes them with passion, each piece finds its place.
Trying to separate them.
In a world full of wonder, caught in time's embrace.
And then cutting in the little collar that Woody Woodpecker has.
Grainy finds his own
You can see
soul.
it kind of coming in.
Harry's carving creations, where the sun meets
Cutting in the belly again.
Gnomes dance in
And
the
shaping
shadows
down.
to a whimsical tune. Each figure tells a
Brushing it off with the
story.
handy dandy toothbrush.
In the lights they reveal.
So I can see what I'm doing.
Deeper the magic with the touch that heal.
The old shop vac. Gotta clean up some of this dust.
With the touch that heal. Harry's carving creations, where the sun meets the moon.
Putting the glove on. We're gonna use the knife. OCC
To a whimsical
1
tune.
1/4
Each
inch
figure
knife.
tells a story. In the lights they reveal.
cutting some more details in. You might hear my dogs barking in the background. The mailman must be here. Sometimes you just gotta use a knife. I like to use both, the microcarver and my knife. Cutting it in, trying to shape up this, separate the neck from the rest of the body. I sped the video up. If you can't tell, I'm not really going this fast. I'm using the number 11 P-Fill V-Tool or Vayner. Cutting in the belly here, making the shapes again. Trying to get it to pop out of the wood. Trying to cut a tongue in. WOody the WoOdPecker's tongue in here. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but that's what I'm working on.
Lines of beauty, cradle, sorrow.
Use my knife, trying to cut the beak down a little bit more.
Would transform through struggle's journey. Art from chaos cuts like a knife.
Working on the head feathers, trimming them down, trying to get everything to match. Trying to get rid of the scuff marks from the burrs. Cutting in the eyes a little bit. I always wear a glove if you're using a knife. I'm switching knives now. The deep holler detail knife. I think it's 1.25 inches too. Trying to put in some more details. Working on the beak. Trying to shape it up. Trying to separate the head feathers from the beak. I'm working on the neck a little bit more here. Turn them around, trying to get rid of some of the waste wood, cutting in the belly.
Splinters. Wood whispers tales under his touch. Scarred by war, but now he's healing through his knife and microcarver's hush.
Working on his mouth again.
Memories etched deep in grain lines. Stories find a life in wood.
Switching back to the Vayner tool.
Pain turns to art in his crowded workshop, bringing joy where shadows stood.
That makes me feel
Carving
good
dreams from battle's ruin.
They are
Healing
expensive.
wounds with tools in hand. From broken past to hopeful future.
Cutting in the mouth here. Trying to have a smile on his. WOody the WoOdPecker wouldn't be the same if he ain't smiling. He's always smiling all the time.
Cradle sorrow.
Causing some kind of chaos.
Each detail a breath of life. Would transform through struggle's journey. Art from chaos
Don't work it out
cuts like a
perfect, but I'm
knife.
trying to make it work.
Every
And he don't
chip
look at
that's
that, but
fallen frees him.
it's all about having fun.
Every stroke
And this is a
reveals a heart.
V-tool.
Brings
It's a
light to
little bit longer,
those
makes
who
it bigger line,
gaze
so I went
upon
with
it.
that. Little small line,
Finds
just wasn't cutting that
redemption
clever.
in each part. Carving dreams from battle's ruin. Healing wounds with tools in hand. From broken past to hopeful future. Harry shares what he understood.
Looking on it.
Carving dreams from battle's ruin.
Healing
wounds with tools in hand. From broken past to hopeful future. Harry shares what he
I'm looking at
understood.
it. Yeah, that look exactly it. I'm gonna try and add the small line similar to what it is on the picture. I'm going back to the microcarbon. Carbon cuts out a bird. This bird has a little bit of a point to it, that's why I went with it. Trying to shape this beak. I realized it wasn't looking like the picture a little bit. Trying to get it close, it's hard to do on wood sometimes. But it's all about having fun. Sometimes you can save it with the paint even though that looks crappy.
Each stroke of his hand brings the wood to life's dream. Nature's gifts turned into art, a tale to ignite.
We're trying. Switch to another carbide bird. You get like a whole set off of Amazon. I can't remember the names.
Where the sun meets the moon, gnomes dance in the shadows to a whimsical tune. Each figure tells a story in the lines they reveal, carving deeper the magic
Working on this beat
with the
a
touch
little
that
bit here,
heals.
trimming it down. Trying to add the small lines.
With every rotation of the wheels in his mind,
Working on the eye.
a wood spirit awakens, so gentle, so blind. He shapes them with
Working on the
passion,
neck a
each
little
piece
bit,
finds
up
its
in the end.
place.
Flipping it
In
over.
a world full of wonder, caught in time's embrace.
Putting in the
Lost
belly
in the
lines.
grain,
His
he
body.
finds his own soul. Perry's carving creations, where the sun meets the moon. Gnomes dance in the shadows to a whimsical
Putting more of
tune.
the body.
Each figure
Trimming some
tells
of
a
the little one.
story in the lines they reveal, carving deeper the magic with a touch that
Like I
kills.
said, these cuts are birds. They cut kind of like a knife does.
With a touch that kills.
On the other side,
Perry's
going
carving
and trimming up the neck.
creations, where the sun meets the moon. Gnomes dance in the shadows to a whimsical
the neck
tune. Each
and the
figure
body.
tells a story in the
Cutting in the
lines
eyes
they
here.
reveal,
Like trying to make them a little bit
carving
deeper.
deeper the magic with
Working
a
on the
touch
smile
that
line.
kills.
I realized I was kind of off right here. When I was using a knife, I kind of cut too much wood, so it kind of threw it off a little bit. But I think we'll be able to save it with some paint. Working on the body. As long as it looks close and we're having fun, that's all that really matters.
Perry's hands so steady, shaping
You learn
splinters.
each time you carve.
The whispers
You just
tales
gotta do
under
it.
his touch. Scarred by
Shaving some
war,
more
but
of
now
the
he's
wood away.
healing.
Dandy, dandy toothbrush, brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. Get all that dust off there.
Memories etched deep in
Now
gray
the
lines.
veiner tool again.
Stories find a life in wood. Pain turns to art in his crowded workshop.
Trying to cut
bringing
my
joy
smile
where
line in.
shadows stood. Carving dreams from battles ruined.
Working on the small
Healing wounds
line.
with tools in hand. From broken past to hopeful future.
Trying to cut in a tone
Bringing
in
joy
the
where
beak.
shadows stood.
Back to the microcarver. Working on the
Lines
eyes
of
and
beauty, cradle
the small line.
sorrow. Each detail a breath of
Cutting
life.
around the eyes. Shaving the
Would
waist
transform
wood
through
off.
struggle's journey.
Trying to make the eyes
Art
pop
from
off.
chaos cuts like a knife. Every chip that's fallen frees him.
Working on
Every
the body a little
stroke
bit.
reveals a heart. Brings light to those who gaze
Working on
upon
the
it.
neck feathers.
Finds
I guess we'd call them.
redemption in each part.
There's a little collar. Neck feathers.
Carving dreams from battles ruined.
Removing some more waste wood.
From
Shaping
broken
it up.
past to hopeful future, bringing joy where shadows stood.
Working on the beak a little bit. And the eyes again. Shaping up the beak.
Harry's hands so steady, shaping splinters. Wood whispers tales under his touch.
I'm working on the body a little bit more.
Scarred by war, but now he's healing through his knife and microcarvers.
Shaping the beak and the smile line.
Memories etched deep in
Working on the
great
neck.
minds. Stories find a life in wood.
Brushing it off.
Pain turns to art in his crowded workshop.
And now we're using that's an Apex rubbery tool. And I have I get mine from the woodcraft store. Well, it's like a little scuff pad. I cut in circles, rectangles. And then I have the mandrels I bought from Amazon. I just cut a hole in the center of them, put them on my mandrel. And I like using these instead of sandpaper because it leaves the details. It don't sand all your details away. Jordy Johnson showed me this trick on Carbon Fusion. He usually uses it after he, so as soon as he brands it, or burns his wood. And I think he uses it sometimes, even though he don't burn the wood. I just like the look it gives after you get done using it, and it don't sand all your details away. I think we're gonna use the painter tool again. I'm working on the smile lines again. Working on the head feathers, trying to cut some of them. Add a little more detail to them. Hope you like the videos I make. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking your time out. Have a little pro fun with this one. It doesn't look exactly like the picture, but it got it pretty close. I think with some paint it'll look alright. Look more like the older Woody. There he is.